As a teacher, you will access Newsela by logging into Clever using your Hickman Mills email address and password. Scroll down until you see the Newsela icon. Tap on it, and you'll be automatically logged in to the product. There's several ways that you can search for articles that you might want to use. You can use the search tab, and they give you a few suggested searches. You can go to the election 2020 results and read about those. You can go to the news tab, and here's where it gives you several different topics that you can start to narrow your search down. The Your Content piece is for things that you have saved that you can then go back and access. There are also text sets for different subjects that teachers have saved. I'll click on one for a reference. So here we have The Legend of Sleepy Hollow, and I can click on that. And I can preview the resources. So there's an article, there's 3 different articles to read. And then when you click on the activities piece, there's a writing assignment associated with this. There's also a 4-question quiz and lesson sparks. So these are also different activities that you can have your students do as a portion of this assignment. The binder is where you will keep tabs on your assignments, the activity feed. You also here will see your classes from Clever that are in Newsela. Your students will have to go in and enter a code to join your class, and I'll show you how they can do that a bit later. We're going to go to the news articles and click on health. Now we have a lot of articles that fall under the health category. We're going to narrow it down a bit. I'm going to click on suggested for and select middle school and apply. Text level, 7th grade, and then scroll down and apply. And now things have been funneled through that filter. I'm going to select this article. When I bring up the article, I can read it. I can also take a look at the activities that are provided and decide if I want to assign them. I can also edit the text that's in the assignment to something that more closely fits the curriculum that I'm teaching. I can also take a look at the quiz. The quiz questions I cannot edit. I can also adjust the reading level to fit my students. And then clicking on the downward arrow to the right of assign, I can create an assignment. I'm going to leave the title the same. I'm going to select the honors course. I can also adjust the text level over here and lock the selection in. If I have any other instructions, for instance, please complete the writing activity. Now remember, if this is the first time you're teaching this, you're going to want to walk your students through joining the class and then where to find the activity. Once that's finished, I can click Assign and click on the course because we already chose the course. And you'll notice I have one student in that course, but no one has viewed this assignment yet. To get the code for your students so that they can join your class, tap on the settings, which is right under the initials in the upper right-hand corner. Then navigate to classes, and you'll see your class codes are right here. I will need this code for my student, so I'm going to copy it. I can email the student, I can post it in Google Classroom, however you communicate with your student. Right now I'm logged in as a student. I'm going to scroll down to the Newsela application and click. You don't see our assignment because the student has not joined the class yet. You may want to walk your students through the process to join your class. They will go up to their initials, click settings, scroll down, and there's a place for them to type the class code that you gave them. Once they've done this, click Add Class, and you'll see the class has been added. They can go back to the main page by clicking on the icon, and now they'll see the assignment that you have assigned. Click on it, and it says, please complete the writing activity. So I'll click on the article and read through it. It says here take quiz, but they have not been told to do that. Before you assign the assignment, you may want to walk them through where to find the activities. Click on write, click on their teacher's name, and they can tell this is the right class. And then you'll write your response. I had already written a response here, so that's why we're not seeing it. And then there's a submit button. When you go back into Newsela, you click, and then if you tap on the binder, you'll see the activity feed, you'll also see the assignments, and you'll see the class that we assigned. So we're going to click on that class, and you'll see now that one of one students has viewed the assignment. If I click on the assignment, I have two options: the articles I've assigned, and I also have students. So if I click on students, you'll notice it was done today. Took the student about 2 minutes to read it. The level was 8, and now I can grade it. So I'll click grade. Write a response here. She didn't really do a good job, so I'm going to click a 1 and return it for revision. I want to make sure that I show you the Educator Center. Here you have access to getting started guides, how to teach with Newsela, how to become a Newsela certified educator, support questions. You can go down here, and within the educator area, if you scroll down, I think it's about 3/4 of the way, you'll see getting started with Newsela and ready to go assignments. And I think these are two spots that if you're new to the product, this is a really good place to start.